Well guys, welcome back to the Honda Accord. It's sitting here pretty with the Subaru fender on it, you know, because we're going to be doing some off-roady stuff with these knobby tires. So the next thing I'm wanting to look at is this shifter. So I think this factory one is kind of weak. I don't think it's really going to be in good shape. It doesn't look very, it looks very rusty. So let's see if I can find a measuring tape. Oh, would you look at that? So let's see how big a space there is from the shifter mounting bracket to the actual selector. We are talking 8 inches. So that's not bad, 8 inches. Let's go over here and check out this shifter bracket and see how much space is between here and there. Okay, so 8 and 3/4. I think this is going to work, guys. I think we can put that shifter into this car. So let's take this one apart and then try putting that one in here. We're not going to cut anything yet. We're just going to kind of maneuver stuff, because I think this thing here has got to still be plugged in for this thing to start. So let's see what we can do. So I've been working on this here for about an hour. If you unplug this, you don't have reverse, will not start. You unplug any of this on this shifter, you don't have any gears. So I think I'm just gonna leave it, you know. I think that it is a waste of time doing that. So we're just gonna leave that for now. But ooh, that was a bit warm. Ooh, that's really warm. So let's not let that arc out anymore. And so we can put a toggle switch in for the fuel, and then we have to put an emergency shut-off up here, and we can go from there. A little bit more to do, but unfortunately I was hoping to put a shifter in this, but it does not look like we're going to be able to put a shifter into this, sadly. So, alright, let's get going from there. Would you look at that big boy. So what do you do with your bumpers that are aluminum back that are no good? In the rules state you can have a loaded seam welded bumper. You load it and seam weld it, and we put it on the front of this Honda. So we're going to put plates on the end of this. We're going to clean all the metal up, get some good welds, and mount this big heavy bumper to this car. And we have everybody's lovable buddy, Steven.
Hello.
So let's get this thing up, and we are going to get the plates welded on the end of it, and we're going to go from there. We are allowed 6x6 plates to cap the end of the frame rails, so to give a nice mounting surface for the bumper. So we chose to go 4 inches by 6 inches because it's actually what I had. I actually had 4x9, so we cut them down to 4x6. They cap the frame rails nicely. They come down. They catch a little bit of the subframe down here. And there's still more I can weld down there. I'll do that later.
That's why I trimmed it.
I appreciate that, caring about my bumpers. So, we're going to lower the car, we're going to lift the bumper up onto these axle stands and then start putting it in there. Oh, frick! That comes towards me.
I think your ears are fucking it up. I think you cut them off.
These ears? It's perfect. It's going to wrap right around.
It's going to be a bitch to weld in there.
It's going to be a bitch to weld in there.
Yeah. Just take it off. Take it off.
Okay. Just have the grinder.
Right there.
Tell the man 1/2 inch and that's what he said.
Don't hurt yourself.
That's called grip strength there, bud.
It's gonna be much easier to weld now. Okay, go down. Line up at the top of the frame.
Maybe just down 1/2 inch.
We'll stop. Stop. Keep going.
I do it gently, but it's not going to go nice. Hey.
One more. Yeah. That might be too flush. That side's off kilter, so. I don't know. That side's pretty good.
Okay, so I'll give this side a tack, and then we can come down. We can remove this thing and then come down. Okay, watch your toes, okay?
Yep. Go. Yep.
Good?
Yeah, it looks even.
Okay, coming up, we can pull out all the stands. 20. Axle snapper.
Might not actually snap axle if you hit the right way in the middle of the slug. That's fine.
You want to find a ground fault somewhere?
Now you're over here, so.
Don't want it to twist. It is used these roll. So I'm here trying to build a derby car, like weld a bumper on and stuff. And Steve's like, have you checked the oil? I was like, no. So then he put like 3 liters of oil into it.
So 3 liters of oil. No, that's just bullshit. It's not even on it.
So here's Steven doing regular maintenance on the cars. I would have said it would be fine with no oil. So I just did an oil change in my Dodge today, so you can see the big diesel oil. And he's just going to dump that right in there.
It's got all the vitamins and nutrients that an engine needs.
That's right. It's got electrolytes. That's Rotella.
Brondo. It's what engines crave.
Is that a big chunk just coming out of that engine oil?
No, I think it was just gurgles.
Okay. That's 1540, buddy. VTECs love 1545.
It's probably not 1540 anymore. It's probably like 1030, which is what it calls for.
Yeah, and that's Rotella, man. That's like the best damn oil you can get. And it's only got about 16,000 K on it in the Dodge.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm so good.
Should we overfill it?
Yes. Not too much though, like half a liter.
Half a liter? What's that in gallons?
Half a gallon. No, that's 3.
3.79.
So like 1/6 of a gallon.
1/6 of a gallon for your American viewers. We use liters of cola here. So that's 1/6 of a gallon.
Probably not. Don't quote me.
But we got the bumper welded on. We got our rad hoses all set up. Super sketchily.
Gonna do some 9 wires.
Yes, I gave up on the shifter, guys. I looked at it. I think it's going to break anyway. Steven and I are putting bets on where we think this frame rail is going to bend. I'm going to say right here, and I think it's going to go up, and then I think it's going to turn into the motor and smash coil packs off. What does Steven think?
I think it'll bend there. And then if you use it enough, it might bend back here.
Yeah. What I think is going to happen is I'm going to break 2 of the motor mounts, I'm going to bend the frame right there, and I'm going to break a passenger side spindle.
Yeah, these motor mounts are pretty chintzy, eh? Look at that.
Look at that, yeah.
I think you're allowed, I think for full size you're allowed to reinforce them.
I'm allowed to reinforce the motor mounts, but I'm not allowed to do anything to the transmission mount. This is the transmission mount. Yes, they are that strict.
Really?
Yes, they made Josh cut his transmission mount at Rockton.
Okay.
This motor mount right here is deadly close to the timing belts and power steering chains.
Oh, that's all aluminum too.
Yeah.
And chintzy.
Yes.
Very nice.
Motor mounts! Ka-chow!
Wait, didn't you run that Honda van and every single motor mount broke? And it's like the same motor?
Yeah, it's actually the exact same motor with all the exact same motor mounts.
I don't think the frame, you're going to bend the frame.
Think I'm going to smash the motor out of it?
Yep.
Yep. High expectations. So we got the bumper on. We got the engine oil checked and added. I don't even want to check the transmission oil.
Gonna. It has to be running for that, eh?
It's got red juices.
Well, it's running. It might be off the stick.
It's on the stick now. That's all that matters. Keep your stick on the ice, boys. But we have the pretty pink Honda getting ready. Shelburne iron and metal. Subaru fender mounted on. Dirt bike tires. Bumper mounted. We are not putting any of the plates because we're only allowed 2 inches on bumper, 2 inches on frame. Not worth our time.
Waste of welding gas.
Waste of welding gases. Still got a little bit to do on the inside. We got to tile the door shut, take out the airbag on the driver's side. We got to put some switches for the fuel pump, and we got to do whatever we're going to do to the rear end. But it's coming along, guys.